Managing social anxiety better to maintain post-rehab sobriety. Social anxiety is tough for most people, but when you're fresh out of drug rehab, it's even more so. There's a lot of reasons to be socially anxious if you're new to recovery. Friends who don't understand, who don't like seeing you sober. Pressure from people at work to go to happy hour, and then questions about why you're not drinking. Add to that the anxiety of relapse most of us share, and well, recovery can be stressful. If you're feeling socially anxious from time to time, that's okay. Being in recovery means you made a major life change, and that's never easy for anyone. Here's some ways to handle your social anxiety in recovery. What is social anxiety? Social anxiety is the fear of being judged or viewed negatively by other people. It's pretty common. According to the National Institute on Mental Health, around 12% of the US adults experience social anxiety at one point in their lives. Social anxiety disorder is a mental disorder that's a more severe form of momentary social anxiety. A lot of situations cause us to feel socially anxious too. Social judgment, being in the social spotlight, criticism, being the subject of jokes, meeting new people. These are just a few of the things that cause social anxiety. Unfortunately, social anxiety tends to be a symptom or occur alongside other disorders. Reports cited in the National Library of Medicine found social anxiety disorder tend to accompany other anxiety disorders like OCD, as well as substance abuse. How do I deal with social anxiety in recovery? Fortunately, there's many ways to cope with social anxiety while you're in recovery. When you leave a drug rehab like the Edge Treatment Center, you'll have a lot of coping mechanisms and tools to rely on. First, there's the ABC technique. If you've ever taken cognitive behavioral therapy or CBT, you probably learned the ABC technique. It stands for antecedents, behavior, and consequence. Basically, the technique helps people look at potentially stressful events, the antecedents, the belief they have about it, and the consequences that could result from thinking about the event a certain way. CBT helps people examine how they interpret events and change their beliefs about it. Secondly, consider ongoing therapy. Talk therapy like CBT is good for everybody, not just people who graduate from treatment programs. The Edge Treatment Center offers a robust continuing care program that features weekly therapy meetings. Third, do your best to avoid events where there's going to be drinking or other forms of substance abuse. Your recovery is worth more. And if anyone judges you for being sober, that's their problem. You put the work in to create a life that's truly yours. Why let someone else call the shots? Finally, just learn to accept and love yourself for who you are. It's okay if you get nervous around new people. It's okay to be uncomfortable before a presentation or a speech or some other event. One last piece of advice. Sometimes it's okay to embrace anxiety. I know we talk a lot about how bad chronic anxiety is, but a little anxiety can also spur you to do great things and face real challenges. Feeling anxious? Get help today. I'm Jeremy Arts, and when I helped develop the programs here at The Edge, I made sure that graduating our programs wasn't the end. Recovery isn't the end destination. It's a way of being that needs to be maintained. Our continuing care program will help you make sure recovery lasts a lifetime. Give us a call at 844-590-0403 to learn more. While we're on the subject, how are you handling anxiety in recovery? Share your life hacks. It's always good to know how people manage to keep themselves level as they live their best lives free from addiction. Thanks for watching. See you for the next video.